What a beautiful day here on the streets of Long Beach. That is right. Formula Drift is back. This is round 1 of 8 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. The streets of Long Beach, which are public roads. It's a parking lot, but we've changed how you accumulate points towards the Drivers' Championship. Break it down for us. How do drivers score points in 2025?
Yeah, 20 ranked drivers are locked in. They move into the top 32. That is tomorrow. Everybody below that, they battle it out for those remaining spots.
Shanahan behind the wheel of a BMW is part of the RCP prep in the car. Saito comes out swinging. The Ninja is back on American soil. How's he going to do with that big livery here coming in? BC Wrestling suspension coming into that first outside zone. Taps a lot of wheel. That wheel went really hard in that first outside zone. Now transition in a second. He is bouncing all over the place. Shanahan really has nowhere to go. So Daigo on his initiation. Daigo says, uh-oh, as he goes into that wall. He's just in the ears, but this is the second half of the Shanahan Daigo Saito battle. This is good for Shanahan to build some confidence being behind the wheel. There goes Daigo Saito, unfazed. Shanahan gets out there. Boom, puts it right there. Daigo Saito under the bridge. You can see them decent proximity. Again, sharpening the knife here. Coming around in that last inside clip, Daigo Saito dives in, kind of a beeline approach. Yeah. Saw Daigo really kind of just get his claws in there. And there it is, let's make it official. Shanahan advances on. Good energy as well. High vis, blinded by the light. Here we go. Look at Feddy with a straight line approach. Rudy Hansen, he's swinging in front of Federico. Comes up shallow as Rudy Hansen taps one. Yeah. Doesn't get that second outside zone. Good fluid swing by Rudy Hansen. Federico going very shallow through the entirety of the course. Rudy, wide swing there. Leaves the door open.
As of right now, Sharifo is the lowest ranked driver that's in the bracket right now. So if he goes out, he is the one who is out. Everybody else will move on.
Here we go. Federico, Sharifo, Rudy Hansen. This is a must win here for Feddy. Uses all the course much better. Look at that. Now he gets to the outside under the bridge. Federico, Sharifo. Shallower line, mid-track here. Now he's putting it down. Rudy Hansen gets a little lost in the smoke. Tightens up there. So some mistakes on either side in the chase position. Yeah, they don't really just kind of knock it out. Here we go, taking a look. Slide him left for Hansen. One more time, and Rudy Hansen does get the win. Here we go, Ben Hobson running that Borla exhaust. Listen to that exhaust now. Neat looking car, great looking car. Love the pink little flare there. Congratulations to him and his lovely fiance, Sonny. Ryan Literal. He's throwing it down in that Sunoco S14. There goes Ben, uses all the course. Well done, snaps back into the bridge. Ryan Literal, he's right there. He's bathing in the smoke. He's firing all cylinders. Sunoco running through the veins of the Pennzoil Mustang RTR Spec 550. What a great run. Ryan Little gets the clean air, gets the fresh air out front. He had good proximity. Would like to see him mimic that angle. And to your point, this Ben Hobson, I don't know if he's going to go for the win and really sink it tonight. Look at that! And Ryan Little says, whatever, man. I'm not listening to you, Jared. You're just the announcer. And Ryan Little, look at the angle he's got there. Ben Hobson, good practice. He's sparring right now with Ryan Little. Whoa! Yeah. There we go, baby!
We'll see here as judges come across and Ben Hobson.
And you know what? I totally expected that.
Yeah, and then pops an engine, and now he's got a BMW, so.
And there we go. Here we go, O'Sullivan. He is initiated here, and there is Tommy Lemaire talking about that BMW. Well, he's got the BMW O'Sullivan. You gotta think, this is their first time competing in Long Beach, coming from Prospect. This is not a Prospect round. And O'Sullivan, given his background, so look at RCP says, here's the keys. Go for it, let's see what you got. Texas. Knock the dust off that thing. Let's see what this thing's got. Here we go, Tommy Lemaire now out front in the BMW, or they're both BMWs, but the green nose. Coming into that first outside zone. Yeah, that's what Tommy needed to do. Oh, side to side. The French-Canadian coming into that third outside zone. Now transition, here comes O'Sullivan. Look at that, good car control by O'Sullivan coming out last inside clip. It looks like TL gets one. Connor, one more time battle between that of Sullivan and TLO, Tommy Lemaire. Here we go, O'Sullivan, good angle from him. You saw a little failure to launch there from TLO. He takes that straight line, but O'Sullivan looks like he was solving for us. Good fluidity from him. And that final inside clip dials it in. Woo! That was nice. That was real precision driving there from O'Sully. And the all-Canadian cars run maple syrup. Highest viscosity oil. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Go for the garagistic BMW, the Paro car, TLO. And he did it last time. Can he do it again? Comes up a little bit short. Digs deeper, definitely. Look at O'Sully, though. The white shadow brings it on in. Again, both these guys coming from pro spec, coming to pro. Diving in, sheds that bumper. Bang, bang. There you go. Bang-a-rang on that last inside clip. And let's go to it. O'Sully or Tommy Lemaire. Looks like Tommy Lemaire gets the advancement. And there you go. You got your wish, Canada. All right, Jacob.
He's super consistent, and he's got longevity in the sport, and I really think he's going to do well in pro.
Expanding from 4 to 8 events. I'm interested to see what he does. And he says, yes, sir. Ditch that back bumper into that last outside zone. Stookie, you talk up that car. We'll see how it comes back for this 25 season. Matta leaves a room for opportunity for Stookie in that last inside clip. No gray area. There are marbles in between there, and you don't want to hit those. Here we go. Now out front, Daniel Stookie with the swing in front of Matta. Let's see how he gets out there, and he does get out there, but look at Matta. He is right there on the door. Aggressive, that's what we talked about. Consistent, and look at him flowing. Minimal corrections there by Austin. Now coming in this last inside clip, Matta, woo! And that's what's up. Austin, Matta, Daniel Stookie, and slide him one, slide him right, slide him. Daniel Stookie gets the win. But we do know he's now out back of Andy Hateley. All right, this evil AutoWorks BMW, Andy Hateley, good. He kind of rolled into it. Shanahan was aggressive in that chase position. Good fluid line there from Hateley and Shanahan. He spins out and continues on. Didn't look like there was contact. We'll see if he hung him up. But Shanahan, he spins. Justin Smash with the drone getting the shot right there on it. What we're going back to is Andy Hateley. Lay back and listen. Andy Hateley advances on into the Final Four of RC brackets. We'll see what kind of contact they can get. Oh, my neck, my back. My neck at my back. Here we go. Rudy Hansen out front. He transitions in. Look at that. The Hansen Motorsports S chassis. Ben Hobson looking smooth. Hansen just barely escapes that first and second outside zone. Hobson, look at this. The big weave carbon is just giving him some big angle. Very fluid. Just looks so natural in this car. 24, very different story. He figured it out, man, like a glove. Here we go, Ben Hobson transitions in, good fluid line. Hansen, he's putting pressure on. Hobson into that outside zone. Look at, there we go, we're talking about it, and he's gonna be about it. That Pennzoil Mustang RTR spec line, and he's looking out of the gate. That's a great run. Is it a 100 point? No, I would say it's down a little bit of window of opportunity there.
Now we get our judge's decision.
There it is. Ben Hobson gets the victory. Here we go, Brutzky and Tommy Lemaire. So TLO in that borrowed car, and he needs to run that for the entirety of the event, FYI. Brutzky, little shimmy in, and now transitions past that both cars, BMW, title sponsor of the event. Brutzky works his way out to that last outside zone. Tommy Lemaire just pedals his way right to the side. That was nice. That was clean. That was a little show of dominance. So FYI, Dmitry Brutzky was the most successful last year in preceding brackets. The stats, I mean, he won 2 times, won 13 total battles. Can he do it again? TLO, Tommy Lemaire, he's got a little bit of ground on Brutzky. Oh, see that? Tommy Lemaire really shot out of outside zone 1 into 2. Now, Brutzky, look at this. I mean, it might not be a Corvette, but that is definitely a rocket ship. Here goes Brutzky, the bolt cars, boom, right there. The Liquid Moly logo gets into the side. slide him left or slide him right, and it is unanimous that Dmitry Brutzky gets the victory. That he's gotten the car a little more dialed. Very similar to Stookie. Stookie had that same car all last season, but very comparable as far as, you know, getting that seat time. Here we go. Out front there, we can see Derek Madison goes back and forth, now slaps it in to that outside zone 3, now comes into the final inside clip. Stookie dives in on the inside, and there we go. Brings it on across that finish line. Don't know if that's a good thing, because that means that he's in the seeded bracket, as opposed to being pre-seeded. Here we go. Stookie initiates that M-Spec S chassis. Comes in racing, but did not get all the way out there. Talking about, oh, look at Madison. You saw Stookie tap that wall, but Madison, the way he is chasing him down is very aggressive.
Yeah.
And that was a really good chase. Up. Here we go. One more time, and one more time. Tomorrow.
Yeah. And the nice thing is they're odd numbers, so that just throws a whole other
block. Derek Madison, D-Mads versus the Stook. The Stookie rookie. Here we go. Okie dokie. Artichoke. There we go. Derek Mads using all the cores. Risking for the biscuit. No! D-Mads. Yeah, that angle was way too aggressive. Grab a Larry Chan or one of his team's photo, or any photo, and be like, did he pull it off?
Did he pull it off?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right, here we go. Let's alternate position. I mean, Stookie, if he just runs the course, keeps it clean, he's going to advance on. Doing just enough there. Not exactly the most aggressive. And Madison knows he needs to try to advance. Remember, there's money up for grabs for winning this seeding bracket to get the spot. Both of them will advance into the 32. I think that's going to be enough, or that will be enough for Stookie to advance on.
Yeah, happy to see that Stookie's back on farm. You know, phenomenal driver, phenomenal team and car. Want to see if I can predict. It's a little early.
Yeah. Here we go, Hobson. Lay out and listen. The Pennzoil Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. Hear that 4-lit exhaust note? There you go. Here we go. Brutzky and Stookie, come on down. We got the best people on this side of town. All right, here we go. Brutzky and Stookie. Brutzky comes in. Nice wide swing. Speaking of wheels, that's a good wheel. Right in Stookie's face. Good job under the bridge. Good proximity. Stookie, the X-Men car. Ooh, big angle. And he pulled it off that time. Stookie is getting all these big angles. Brutzky running wide. The S Autosports logo on the roof and brings it across. Let's see what we got. Who's going against Hobson in the finals of the seeding bracket. Very aggressive Brutzky, not getting out there. You saw that straight line. Oh, and that's where it gets sketchy, where you try to modify that line. And Brutzky, he's kind of going for the scraps here. He is scrappy, but unfortunately, got contact. So Brutzky in the chase position, really thrown off, but want to run it back. I don't think that's Stookie, because again,
and
yeah, I don't think. Yeah, again, just with that chase, Bruce. So cash in the hand will be part of our ceremonies, our podium ceremonies tomorrow. Alongside our 1, 2, and 3. And here we go, Hobson and Stookie. Hobson, oh man, dig to that back. Oh, 2, yes sir. Whoa. Hobson is out for blood. He shredded that back right fender flare off the car under the bridge. Hobson is going for this like he's going for the top of the podium tomorrow. It's a prize of. So here we go. Hobson or Stookie. Now Stookie fires back across the nose. We got a back here for the seeding bracket winner. Stookie comes across under the bridge once again. Hobson, he dives back, he reels in. And Stookie gets in on the course, deep and outside zone 3. Hobson, good proximity, drives the door, banging on his door. Come on now, Long Beach. All right, well, with that, third place here. And we are talking 6 points richer in that evil AutoWorks BMW. Make some noise for the Drift Wizard, Andy Hateley. And your winner, unanimously here in seating brackets, a prize purse 12 points richer. And it came down to the lead. The judges say it was unanimous that your winner here in seating bracket is Daniel Stookie gets the win. Stookie gets the win. Ben Hobson gets second. It came down to the lead run, Jacob. A great way to start it against Stookie. Great success for him.
Yeah.
What did the judges elaborate on? You were talking to him.
Basically, I mean, Ben's run definitely looks sick from the outside, getting into the walls and stuff like that, but completely missed outside zone 3. That's kind of what it comes down to. When you're catching the walls that deep, doesn't throw the car off, whereas Stookie's run, still very dynamic, still very exciting, just a little bit more chaseable, let's say.
Well, we have a great show tomorrow. Beautiful weather, the forecast. It's going to be blue skies. Little wind clears out the smoke. No big deal. Get a Formula Drift sweatshirt. Thank you so much. We'll see you at Ism Brewing tonight. We'll see you at Pike Bar, excuse me. Jacob, anything else till tomorrow?
Nah, just pumped, man. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep, that's for sure.
I'm definitely going to sleep because you got to get rested. Get some shut-eye, Canadian Wonder. We'll be back tomorrow. Back at it like a track addict. Thank you to our judges, Reese Marin, Brian Eggert, that Robin Shida. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be live for Free 90 Free here on the streets of Long Beach. Round 1 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. How long is the beach? Oh, so long, baby. We're talking feet. We're talking miles. Stretch it on out. Strong Beach, Long Beach. We'll see you tomorrow. Round 1.